Today, a big endorsement and a race with major implications for our region.
Two former governors of our state, both Democrats, throwing their support behind a Republican in the race for Seattle City Attorney. Ann Davison earning the endorsements of former governors Christine Gregoire and Gary Locke. Both cited what they believe are the extreme views of Davis's opponent, police abolitionist Nicole Thomas Kennedy.
Fox 13 political reporter Brandy Cruz joins us now. So, Brandy, why did these endorsements really stand out to you?
There's a couple things. The obvious one is two Democrats, and not just any Democrats, heavy hitter Democrats endorsing a Republican. It's important to note, technically, the race for Seattle City Attorney is nonpartisan, but Ann Davison, as many of you will know, ran for lieutenant governor as a Republican, and so her opponents are really using that against her in Seattle. But the other reason this stands out is the fact that these two governors are coming out and making an endorsement in a race like for Seattle City Attorney just talks about and shows how important this race is because of how deep the crises in Seattle have become. You know, when we talk about the breadth of issues that are really facing the city and issues that are, impacted by the Seattle City Attorney's office, you're talking about repeat offenders, some of the criminal unrest that we're seeing, obviously homelessness, mental health, drug addiction, and the intersection of all of those things. And then policing. We know that Nicole Thomas Kennedy is an avowed police abolitionist. She wants to do away with jails. She wants to do away with most traditional prosecutions. And I spoke with former Governor Gregoire today about this endorsement. And one of the things she brought up is the long list of concerning, to say the least, tweets that Nicole Thomas Kennedy has sent out.
The city of Seattle is probably, without question, the most progressive city in the state of Washington. And with that comes some very progressive idealism that I respect, to be perfectly honest with you. What I can't sit there and let go by is a person who believes in anarchy, that to property destruction is a moral imperative, that all police are serial killers, that the United States Supreme Court is illegitimate and who hates our country. That, I think, is a pivotal moment in the future of Seattle, where we have to get the right person at the helm, and I think Ann is that right person.
Yeah, we did reach out to Nicole Thomas Kennedy and her campaign to give her an opportunity to respond to this endorsement. You know, one of the things she said in the past is all these tweets, which the former governor kind of detailed there, our Hannah Kim asked her once about a tweet where she called property destruction a moral imperative at the height of the unrest last year. She told our Hannah Kim that it was a joke, that the tweet was a joke. Obviously, she's had many other tweets in that regard. Just because a candidate tells us something doesn't mean we have to act like it makes a lick of sense. She's had a lot of tweets about her position on these things, calling property destruction basically the right thing to do, calling people who perpetrate it heroes. And so obviously the former governor does not buy the excuse for those tweets either.
And we should point out, if you're voting in this election, it's not a Democrat-Republican on the ballot, right?
Correct. Nonpartisan race, but as I was saying, Ann Davison ran as a Republican just last cycle for lieutenant governor. And so it is a strategic thing for Nicole Thomas Kennedy's campaign to say, oh, that's a Republican. That's not somebody who's in line with Seattle values. And so whether she likes it or not, whether it's on the ballot or not, she's labeled a Republican.
Yeah, I'd like to see a debate between those two for sure. All right.
Yes. Yeah.
Brandy, thank you very much.